Hello and welcome to episode 201. This is Monday Morning with Megan on the Breakthrough Mode podcast. Of course, I am your host, Megan Bauer. Thank you so much for joining me today and pushing play on today's episode. So I love this quote because as I talk about becoming, I often get the feedback of like, well, I don't want to be somebody else. And it's like, it's not about that. Like, it's so not about that. It's not about you being a version of you that you don't want to be. It's not about being someone else. It's not about copying somebody else's life. So here's this quote for you, and then we'll dive more into it. So Heath Buckmaster said, often it's not about becoming a new person, but becoming the person you were meant to be and already are, but don't know how to be. As I think about becoming, and as I've been on my own journey of becoming, it has been more of a process of being true to myself. It's been more of a process of leaning into my own gifts, my own desires, the things that call to me, the things that tug at my heart. It's been more about following those things rather than shutting them down, rather than ignoring them, rather than feeling like, oh, it's not good enough, or what are people going to think, or blah, blah, blah drama. It's not about any of that. It's about being more of who I am. Because we've got, all through growing up and everything, we live under other people's rules, and we've got all of these like expectations put on us, or whatever. Sometimes it's intentionally placed on us, sometimes it's just through observing. And when we're young, like, of course we want to, we need to survive, so we want to please those around us. We want to fit in, we want to conform, we want to be like everyone else because that means safety. But as we're adults and we keep these behaviors, or we keep doing the things that we other people expect us to, or that we feel like we should do, or that the things that being the person we feel like we should be, even if we hate it, that stops serving us. Because then it's really just holding us back from being the person that we are meant to be, showing up in the world that we are meant to, in a way that we are meant to show up in, and giving our gifts to the world in the way that we are meant to give our gifts. So it's really for no one's benefit to be someone else, to try to conform to whatever. It's in everyone's benefit when you are you, unapologetically in your full glory, giving in the way that you want to give, being whoever it is that you want to be, creating whatever life that you want to create, experiencing things how you want to experience them. And like I said, as I've been doing this work, it's really been getting back to who I truly am at my core, like who I was meant to be. And that this is something that you can't think your way into. This is a thing that you feel. When I talk about like things that pull at you, things that tug at you, things that are like, they make you feel a certain way. And sometimes when they get your attention, they make you feel in a negative way, like, oh, I can't believe they have that, or they did that, or whatever. But it's giving you information. It's like, well, you're mad because that's what you want for you, but you haven't created it, or you haven't believed that you could do it, or you believe that you're not good enough, or whatever it is. You've got drama around it, so you don't have that experience, or you won't even admit that you want that experience. So I love this idea. It's not about becoming a new person. It's about becoming the person you were meant to be and already are, but you don't know how to be. Maybe it's better said this way. You're learning how to show up in the world as the person that you have always been. You're learning how to engage in the world as the person you have always been. And that sounds like it shouldn't be tricky, but then it is. You're like, oh, wait, well, what if people hate me that I like this, or that I want to do this, or that I want to live this way? And you've got to deal with that drama, because that's what it is. It's all noise and it's all drama, and it's just in your way. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm grateful for you. I hope you have a great week, and I hope that you do something this week that helps you get in touch with who you truly are, who you are meant to be, who you've always been. Show up as that person just a little bit more. I totally love you. Bye for now.